Ezekiel chapter 6, prophecy against Israel's idolatry. The word of the Lord came to me, Son of man, face the mountains of Israel and prophesy against them. You are to say, mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord God. This is what the Lord God says to the mountains and the hills, to the ravines and the valleys. I am about to bring a sword against you, and I will destroy your high places. Now, the reason that he's saying mountains and hills, because this is where they put their altars. The children of Israel, they put their altars on the tops of mountains, hills. My assumption is that it's because they're closer to the sun, and I think we all know that there was sun worship. So that's why he's specifically talking to the mountains. Your altars will be desolated and your shrines or incense altars smashed. I will throw down your slain in front of your idols. I will lay the corpses of the Israelites in front of their idols and scatter your bones around your altars. That is diabolical. But at the same time, it's like, y'all were so disrespectful to the temple and to Adonai's altars, so he's going to do the same to y'all's altars for these false gods. Wherever you live, the cities will be in ruins, and the high places will be desolate, so that your altars will lie in ruins and be desecrated, your idols smashed and obliterated, your shrines cut down, and what you have made wiped out. The slain will fall among you, and you will know that I am the Lord, because your idols are not going to save you. These altars that you pray to, whatnot, they're not going to save you. They're not going to stop this from happening. Yet I will leave a remnant when you are scattered among the nations. For throughout the countries there will be some of you who will escape the sword. Then your survivors will remember me. You have to leave somebody behind to remember, this is what happened when we did this, so we should probably not do that again. But are they going to do it again? They're going to continue. Then your survivors remember me among the nations where they are taken captive, how I was crushed by their promiscuous hearts that turned away from me, and by their eyes that lusted after their idols. They will loathe themselves because of the evil things they did, their detestable actions of every kind, and they will know that I am the Lord. I did not threaten to bring this disaster on them without a reason. He's not doing it just to do it. He's doing it because they're being disobedient. And because they're breaking the first commandment, you shall not worship any other God but me. And they're worshiping this God, that God, every other God. But the one who brought them out of Egypt. But the one who chose them to be his people. But the one who created all of creation. But the one who created the things that they're fashioning together to create these altars and these incense and shrines and all that. Yeah. Lament over the fall of Jerusalem. This is what the Lord God says. Clap your hands and stamp your feet and cry out over all the evil and detestable practices of the house of Israel, who will fall by sword, famine, and plague. The one who is far off will be unalived by plague. The one who is near will fall by the sword. And the one who remains and is spared will be unalived of famine. In this way I will exhaust my wrath on them. Yeah. Exhaust his wrath. Can y'all imagine? Because we know how powerful Adonai is. So to exhaust his wrath on people, we know that that's significant. That's huge and powerful. To exhaust his wrath, that's incomprehensible. You will all know that I am the Lord when their slain lie among their idols around their altars, on every high hill, on all the mountaintops, and under every green tree and every leafy oak, because they also had altars under trees. The places where they offered pleasing aromas to all their idols. And I made a note here that says what's crazy is they were taught by Adonai about sacrifices and pleasing aromas. Now they give them to idols. So everything that they were taught by Adonai is what they're doing to these altars and these false gods and these idols. Like, that's disrespectful. I will stretch out my hand against them, and wherever they live, I will make the land a desolate waste, from the wilderness to Riblah. or Diblah, which is also in 2 Kings 23 and 33 and Jeremiah 39 and 5. Then they will know that I am the Lord. They will end up like their sacrifices. I mean, I wouldn't have even made it this far to where he would have to have told me this, because after the first time, I'd have been good. I'd have been good. I would have. But the thing is, I think that even today, that people have so many idols and altars and worship the devil is because these punishments aren't coming like they were during this time. But trust and believe. The punishments are coming. Just wait. Just because they're not immediate does not mean that they're not coming. Oh, they're coming. They are coming.